All right. Now we turn to the United States Supreme Court, where a blockbuster ruling is expected any day now. The justices are deciding the legality of gay marriage, and the case centers on the constitutionality of bans on same-sex marriages in Michigan and in 3 other states. Supporters on both sides are bracing for this landmark decision, which we're expecting to come probably Monday
Well,
or
I don't
Tuesday,
know.
or could come.
It could come any day. I mean, we're in that last couple of days of opinion writing, and they can decide it at any time.
Do they
All right.
signal that before they release it?
Signal what they're doing?
Do they say in the morning, well, this afternoon we'll have
They've said that Thursday, which we tape in the morning, today, Friday, and maybe Monday are the last days that they're going to release opinions. So.
All right. So, thoughts on what's happening
Well, I
next?
think everybody thinks the Supreme Court is going to strike down Michigan's marriage ban and other marriage bans that are, I think this is a 4-state case. There's 4 different cases being consolidated. I think the question is whether it's going to be a broad ruling or a narrow ruling in terms of the rights of gay married couples or gays in general. So I think that's a key.
Yeah, I mean, the court has been on a very steady march toward this for at least a decade, and you probably could go back even further to some earlier rulings where, and it signals a real change on the court. I mean, this is a court that 30 years ago said that gay sex was not, it was okay to ban gay sex, that it was okay for police to go into someone's private home if they suspected that was going on and arrest them. To think that this week we could see them say it's not okay for states to prevent same-sex marriages is, I mean, it's a tremendous turnaround, and you see that the members of the court who have moved on this question, it's been a sort of remarkable journey for them to get to that place where the respect for that individual right is as high as it is for other people.
What do you think the reaction of the country is going to be if we do believe the court's going to rule in where people believe that it's tending?
That's a good question. I mean, it's not, I mean, obviously support for gay marriage has been growing, but it's still not 100% by any means. It's not even 75%. I think the country's still split 55, 45, 60, 40, somewhere in that, but it's moving in that direction. And I would think, that if it's not, we don't have a whole lot of folks out here, politicizing it and making, promises that they're going to do backdoor attacks on it. I think very quietly the country will come to it. But if folks use it to further divide the American electorate, and it's going to play out.
I mean, this is a classic case of somebody's individual. How does someone's individual rights affect somebody else? Nobody. You don't have to get married to someone of the same sex. This doesn't force you to do that. This doesn't force churches to hold weddings to recognize gay marriage inside their churches. It says that 2 people who decide that they want to be married can make that decision on their own in private and have the government respect that choice.
I think the question becomes, is this going to be like abortion, where after the court ruled, you still had states trying to limit, trying to get around the ruling?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's as possible in this case. It seems a simple, I don't know how you put limits on it, but
right.
I think that's it's a good question whether folks are going to accept this as the final word or keep fighting.
All right, and we'll be watching over the next couple of days now.